and welcome here. Today I have something really exciting to announce to you, my community. So if you are part of this community, I am so delighted you are here. Please grab yourself your cup of tea and enjoy the video. In this video, I'm going to explain what you can do to be part of this community and enjoy slow moments together. So let me explain to you what these slow moments are going to be about. They are going to be moments that you will curate in your day-to-day. So it's not something that you will have to do on top of everything else you're doing. You're going to cultivate this as part of your daily life. Now that means you don't have to change anything. That means it doesn't necessarily incur any expenses or you to have to move your house, or for some of us who are in lockdown currently, it's fine. We can use whatever we have, wherever we are, and enjoy these slow moments together. So every month I will come in here at the beginning of the month and I will explain to you what we are going to do. Think of it as 3 little things that we can do to cultivate more of these slow moments in our daily life. These can be a piece of music that we enjoy together, or it can be a new way to do things, a shift in perspective. Often it's something really small that you would have to do. Many times the ideas that I will suggest to you are going to sound so simple, but you will see that over the weeks you are going to start feeling a little bit different. You are going to feel more joy, more peace within yourself, and hopefully you're going to have more poise in your everyday life. And this is what I want for you. I want for you to experience these slow moments, cultivate them every single day this month, and we are going to do this as a community. So after that, so once I share with you what we're going to do this month, maybe in the second week or the third week, I will come again here on my channel and I will check in with you. I will share with you what are my personal thoughts of how it has been for me, and I will also invite you to join in and share your comments on how this went for you. I want to make sure that you not only enjoy the experience, but that you can come back here and check in with other members of this community to see how are they experiencing this, what worked for you, what did not work for you, and why. What are you enjoying? What have you discovered about yourself, about others, and about the world we live in? Too often we get too busy, or we're trying so hard to make it in life or to be someone that the world tells us to be. I want you to drop all of the shoulds, all of the I must, and simply delight in your daily life. So this is what I will share with you today. 3 things. So let's begin. The first thing that I want for us to do as a community is for us to enjoy having this moment every morning to be grateful for something. Now we're going to choose 3 things. So every morning as you wake up, you start feeling in your heart, okay, what am I grateful for? Have a little thought about the things you're grateful for. Maybe it's a person you're grateful for, maybe it's you're grateful for what God is doing in your life, or maybe it's something really simple or something really huge that is happening. Whatever it is, I have included below a link to a template. You can download it and you can share it with me on Instagram stories. What are your daily 3s throughout this entire month? And then you can also do this in your own private time. You download the template. It is editable. You can use it on your computer, on your phone, or you can print it if you like, if you're more of an analog person, and you can write down your 3 things that you're grateful for. So you're going to do this the entire month, and I will check in with you again on the 3rd week. Then the second thing that I want you to do to have a slow moment together is I would love for you to listen to classical music. So I have included a specific piece here below, a playlist, and I would love for you to click it and then you listen to it while you are having your breakfast. So it's not just something that you play whenever you are actually deciding, oh, let me listen to some music. I want to challenge you and encourage you to find slow moments in those times when it's normally a little bit rushed or a little bit busy. So when you're having breakfast, even if you're having breakfast as a family and it's quite messy, it's quite maybe some of the people in your family are not morning people. Like, I'm not a morning person, so I get a little bit grumpy in the morning. Don't talk to me in the morning, and I need my quiet time. So it doesn't matter how the situation is in your home right now, or maybe you are alone, you're living on your own and you're having breakfast, and usually maybe breakfast is rushed, maybe breakfast is on the go, or maybe breakfast is at the kitchen sink. I used to do that. So I know all about, peanut butter toast and standing by the sink eating my breakfast. I do not encourage that. Instead, what I would invite you to do is have a seat, sit at your table, or maybe have breakfast in bed, make it luxurious, make it delightful, and enjoy your breakfast while you're listening to this piece of music. This time it's Vivaldi, so this is going to be, it's going to feel maybe strange at first if you don't listen to classical music or if it's not something that you necessarily enjoy while having breakfast, but let's see what happens. Give it a go. I want you to have an open mindset and see how that works for you. And then the third thing that I want us to do as a community, as part of slow moments together, is I would love for you to use this season where a lot of us are in the Northern Hemisphere in autumn. It is the perfect time to release anything that's old, anything that you want to let go of, and move forward and welcome the new. A lot of us throughout the world are going through a bit of a difficult time or challenging times, and the times are a little bit strange as well. It's certainly not what we are used to. And so I want to encourage you. Let it be your encouragement today. Let it be your dose of calm, that you can come here as a community and we are going to start releasing anything that does not serve us, anything that we don't want to carry forward in the next season. So in traditional Chinese medicine, grief is often the emotion that's associated with autumn and this kind of wintry season. And so I want to invite you to listen to this song. Again, you'll find it in the description. You'll find this, and I want you to listen to the song. And if you don't speak French, what you can do is you can find the lyrics. I will also include the lyrics. You can download the lyrics, copy paste them in Google Translate and see what they mean, and listen to the song, listen to the words, try to know what it means in English, and using that, connect with any feelings, any emotions of grief you may be holding inside. Maybe it's that you've lost a dear one, a person you know and love so much, a dear family member. Maybe it's a dear friend. Maybe it's a pet, a beloved animal, a beloved companion. Maybe it's grieving the loss of a job. Maybe it's grieving the old you. Maybe it's grieving a past relationship, past job, or past home. Maybe it's grieving your old life. So a lot of us have gone through changes and transitions and also have lost dear ones. So I want us to listen to this song and then connect with your feelings of grief and release. Cry if you need to, but just use that time to release the grief. Make time for grief. Make time for it and embrace it. Feel the feelings. It's okay to not always be okay. And then I want you to move away from it. So give yourself time to feel the feelings of grief, but I don't want you to dwell in it, right? I want you to empower yourself. I want you to feel equipped to say, okay, I'm giving myself space to grieve. I'm giving myself the permission to know that it's okay if I want to cry. It's okay if I miss this old life so dearly. It's okay to shed tears. It's okay to do that. And you can even journal if you feel like it. You can journal your emotions. But then I want you to empower yourself and move away from that. So as you allow your tears to go, just cherish the memories, cherish whatever was good, and knowing that there is hope for something really wonderful coming along, because best days, better days are ahead of you. So never forget that this is how life is. We will go through periods of changes, we will lose certain things, but there's always constant renewal. New people will come into your life, and maybe also, yes, it's not easy to replace someone dear that you love, but you can always cherish their memories, and over time it's going to be like this bittersweet nostalgia memory that you will have of them. And I know that grief is something that years and years and years later, it's not something that you can easily move away from. I completely understand. So I want us to give this season, give yourself permission to say, okay, I'm going to feel all the feelings, and then I'm going to just dry my tears and enjoy my day and delight in the everyday. So this is what we're going to do as a community together. I am so excited that you are here. And I realized that I did not introduce myself in this video in the beginning, because it is really what I want to create here. Is I want to give you so much value on my channel that you can feel that you can come here as you are and not be judged, not be afraid, and feel that it is a safe sanctuary that you have online. So my name is Beatrice Mangar, and I am the founder of Beatrice Mangar International, where I coach women and also entrepreneurs to how to live a life of freedom and harmony that's aligned with themselves, with their true selves, with who they truly are and their values. So when you are really comfortable with your identity, that's when you can have this confidence and conviction to commit to the things you want to do in life, to design the life you always wanted to, and to live in a certain way that you don't have to be worried about what other people will think of you, because you are convinced that these are your values, this is your calling, and you're saying yes to following your calling. So I hope that this slow moments together is going to be something that you will enjoy. I am so looking forward to starting, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. You can feel free to let me know in the comments below what you think about it, and I invite you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on so that you don't miss the next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!